Coach Gilski, I know you're a big fan of the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Other than that, I don't know about this guy.
I love this guy. He votes for me every year, every game. But for some reason, your old man always goes against me.
Oh, I love it! I love it! Go Black Knights! Oh, I love it!
Lori Zick with us here in the John Mendola Show. We're talking Blue Ridge Volleyball. I have to say, the boys were very successful in the spring. We didn't get a chance to talk. I apologize, but take us through just a little credit to what those guys were like before we talk about the girls' season.
Okay, absolutely. And, reason to apologize. I know how busy you are. You do a great job of giving us coverage. My boys did have a very successful season again this year. We went to states for the third year in a row. I've got a group of core athletes who came in 3 years ago as freshmen, just athletic boys who fell in love with the game, wanted to learn all about it that they could, and each year they just keep getting a little bit better each time and striving to do a little bit better each time. So it was a really fun season this year.
And of course, you're a Blue Ridge, athlete. You're dialed in. Hey, I'm all in on volleyball, whether it's the boys or girls. We get ready here for the fall season for the ladies. You have a dialed-in group here for 2023?
I hope so. I think so. We did lose, 5 seniors coming into this season, so we do have a couple holes to fill, but I feel like our talent is still there. We still have a lot of the core areas covered. We just fill in 1 or 2 here or there. We're shooting for our 10th in a row district championship this year, so that is our main goal, and we're gonna, we're working hard from the get-go to be able to accomplish that.
Let's talk about keeping that machine going. How do you do it? Does it get harder, or do you feel like, hey, these players before have kind of laid that foundation, you got a system that works, and you feel like, hey, just things are going the right way?
Right. I don't know if it's harder, but I think there's more pressure. At some point that streak's going to end, so I think that adds pressure to it. But I think you're right. After those first couple of years, we got shirts that said tradition doesn't graduate. And that's just kind of the way we go about it. We have a tradition here. This is what we strive for. This is why we work so hard every day. And the girls, they want to continue it each and every year. That group of seniors doesn't want to be the blurb on the banner. They want to have their year on there as well. So, and I think that the freshmen coming in see that. They learn that from those seniors. And it really has just become a tradition for something to go after.
We're all over the map. One school's like, hey, we're limited to 10 golfers. Soccer team might have 70 players. Football team strive to get into the 30s. Let's talk about numbers at Blue Ridge. What are the numbers for your girls team? How many do you have? And you try to get everybody a little bit of action.
Yeah, we do. I honestly, we were just having this conversation on the way down here. Our numbers are kind of low this year, which I was a little bit surprised. I think we're topping out at about 17, 18 girls, and we're usually in the 20s. We're a small school, so we're never going to have enough to, a cut, a first string, a second string. We try to develop all of them the best we can as freshmen to give them that playtime by the time that they're seniors. But I think the numbers help us too because we're more like a family. These kids have been together since kindergarten and they know each other and they play other sports together. At Blue Ridge, we need our athletes playing every sport that we have.
About that formula of, 3-hour practices, hour and a half, getting these girls to do things outside of volleyball. We're having a pizza party. We're going to the movies. We're going on a shopping spree,
yes,
pool party, whatever.
Absolutely. And this group, I don't even have to ask for that. They're friends. They're core friends. This is their core group that they hang with. They're doing those things anyway and have been for the last several years. Yeah, again, I don't have to beg them to do those things. They're friends that do those things anyway. And then when they do play other sports together, I think that helps as well, carries through.
You have a daughter on the team?
I do. I actually have 2 this year.
Very good. So
yes.
Talk about the relationship there, coach, mom, and weighing that out.
Yes, it was new 4 years ago. She's a senior now. So I think we've kind of fell into that role pretty easily. Things have gotten easier since that first year. I was a nervous wreck about it. It was something that I dreaded, but I also longed for, and it's worked out very nicely. So this year, for the first time, my oldest is a senior, and my middle is coming in as a freshman, so I actually have 2 on the team. Getting them to get along might be a little bit harder than, mom as the coach.
Sure.
And but they're both very athletically minded and understand that here I'm the coach, and this is the way we do things, and at home, it's a different story.
Well, we hope you have a fantastic season. Great to catch up with you, and all the best.
I appreciate that, John. Thanks for having us.